The Republican governors are taking a post-election victory lap in Florida, where Mark is. But one who is not there, incidentally, is the former governor of Florida. That's Jeb Bush. Instead, Bush was in Washington today speaking about one of his pet causes, education. Bush's endorsement of Common Core standards is one of his main vulnerabilities with conservative voters if he decides to run for president. His advisors have been signaling to us at Bloomberg Politics for weeks that Bush would soon try to reframe the issue, and today he started to do just that.
This is a civil rights crisis in every sense of the term, because when schools fail our kids, we deny them more than an education. We deny them their right to their potential. Doors close to them. They become stuck in a world that none of us would choose for our own children. And in case anyone thinks that this is just a problem for a few kids in a few urban districts, let's cut to the chase. This is a national problem.
So Bush has a problem with Common Core, and in this speech he basically tries to say, let's not talk about Common Core, let's talk about a conservative vision for education, try to turn this liability back into an asset for him. I think it's really important that he does this. The question is whether he'll be able to pull it off, and I think that there's a good chance he can. His views about about how standards are important to allowing American kids and adults to compete in the global economy, that's a compelling message. It's why George Bush was in favor of Common Core at the very beginning. Mark, I'm curious what you think about that.
Jeb Bush is one of the most important education reformers in the last 25 years in this country. He's going to have to diffuse Common Core for the base of the party. I think today is not just important for whether he can do it on Common Core, but this is the whole way he'll run if he runs for president. He's going to try to build a center-right coalition, taking the partisanship and the venom out of politics. I thought today was a pretty good start. It's a blueprint. It was a planned speech, though. He wasn't taking questions from Republican rivals. He wasn't taking questions from reporters. But I think this is the right way for him to run, and the way they've been planning for him to run if he does make the race.
Yeah, I get why some people in the Tea Party don't like federal control of education, but I got to say I don't understand why anybody doesn't like the idea that we should have high standards for our kids.